So welcome back to the videos again for the booking process. So we've got our booking forms. First thing we want to have actually is we're going to use our calculation. So after the number of days have been actually entered, we're going to go to after update, and what it'll do is take the value of cost per night, multiply it by the number of days and put it into the booking cost. And it's just a wee simple piece of code just to say after update me dot booking cost equals me dot cost per night multiplied by me dot number of days. So whenever I've put in the number of days, it'll automatically calculate the booking cost for you. What I want to do now is I want to actually put a button in to submit the booking. So I'm going to create a new button, and I'm going to call the button, cancel out of the wizard, I'm going to call the button BTN submit, and I'm going to put the caption as submit. And this is where we can do all our checking of the back end table to make sure the property is free before it'll update the database. So we're going to go to the on click event for the submit, and we're going to just put in our various comments. So we're going to declare variables, going to also then connect database to database, and also then check booking availability from record set, and this is where we put our SQL command. Then I'm going to have selection options if booking available or not, and that's where we're going to have that aspect. So we're going to declare variables first. We're going to have dim db as database, dim rs as DAO direct access object dot record set, and we're going to have another one to count dim cnt as integer, and in here we're going to count how many records are returned. So if the booking is already taken, that'll return 1. So if the booking is in the dates, it'll return 1, and if the booking is not, it'll return 0. So first thing we're going to do is connect the database. So set db equals current db, and then down here is where we're going to connect to the record set. I'm going to also, at the end of the function, I'm going to have close and set db equal nothing. So before we continue on, I'm going to go back and we're going to look at what our different values are. So booking from is less than or equal to booking to, and booking to is greater than or equals to booking from. So I'm going to have two more variables, dim get booking from as date, and dim get booking to as date, and connect to the database. The other little comment I want here is get booking dates and store in variables. So booking from, get booking from equals me dot booking from, and get booking to equals me dot booking to. So we now have basically our function set up. When we've done our record set connection and it's checked, if it returns 1, it's basically saying the booking already is for that date, and if it returns 0, it means the booking's free. The last one I want is dim get property ref. I think the property ref is actually, go to the bookings, property ref is a string, so b property, back to the form, so b property is a string, so as string, and I'm gonna get property erty ref equals me dot b dot b property, dot b property. There. So that stores the value of the property reference, the booking from, and the booking to. On the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to test this to see if we get a 1 or a 0, and we know from the actual table that there is already a booking from the 17th of October to the 19th of October, so any of our bookings should not allow them dates. Thank you.